What's going on, guys? Bill here with Mad Max again, and today I'll be doing a quick tabletop review of my primary arms 1-6 second focal plane rifle scope with the K.I.S.S or K.I.S.S reticle. Big fan of primary arms and their scopes. They make for budget-minded builds or anything budget-minded. Primary arms is definitely the way to go. I have the ACSS 4-14 on my SPR build, and I absolutely love that. And I was looking for like a short scope, a 1-6, 1-4, 1-8, somewhere in that range. And all the ACSS reticles at the time when I bought this were sold out. I've had this probably for about 8 months now. So all I could get was the K.I.S.S reticle, and K.I.S.S stands for Quick Intelligent Shooting System. But when you talk to, when you hear the guy, Dimitri, the guy who makes all these reticles, talk about it like on his Instagram lives and everything, the K.I.S.S really is keep it simple, stupid. He just churched it up a little bit for Quick Intelligent Shooting System. I will put up pictures of what the reticle is and how it works. Basically, at the top of the reticle is 0 mils. At the bottom of the arrow, like on the inside of the peak of it, if you're going like the bottom of the top of the reticle, you'll see what I mean when it's posted, is 1 mil down. Then at the bottom of the reticle, there's like a little it looks like a capital I, that's 2 mils, and then 3 mils at the bottom of the little I there. And then from the lines on the left to the right is 1 mil off the reticle. And then all the way at the end of the line, either on the left or the right side, is 6 mils. So it gives you some information for leads and everything, but it's a very, very simple reticle to use. Yeah, let's get into the features a little bit. It has an illuminated reticle, and it's 1-11. It's pretty much useless up until like the 4 or the 5, even in low light. And the 11 is a little powerful for my liking. That leaves a red ring around the scope. It is a 1-6 power. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a true 1 times, but it's close to it. If I had any complaints about this at all, this isn't the hardest to turn, but all you have is this little notch right there to grab onto, and it's not the best. But their cap turrets, they are 1/2 mil or 1/2 MOA for each click. The clicks are audible and tactile, but they're a little bit mushy, not terrible. There's definitely worse out there, but it's very easy to hear it, so you know if you've gone over or not. And then over here in the windage cap, there's usually a battery in there. However, I left the battery in this on for a very long time, like a month or something like that, without even looking at it, and it died. So change out the batteries just pretty much like any other scope. You go over here, unscrew this part over on the illumination side, battery, voila. In the video, in the intro, I have this attached to a AR-10, my DPMS LR308, and it's perfect for that, but this would even work for like a 3-gun competition where you could need to hit out to like 500 meters, but you also need to like run around with it on 1-times. Like the 1-times on this is great. It's super clear. This is another scope for the price. You can't beat it. Pretty much anything that Primary Arms puts out is big budget quality, but it's made in China. That might be contradicting, or sound contradicting, but it isn't. This all is like super high quality for the price stuff. I don't want to say it's heavy, but you can feel like when you hold it, it doesn't feel cheap. It's without the mount, they say it's just over a pound, And then I have the Aero Precision super light mount, so it's still not that heavy. It does have the adjustable eye relief, but I have pretty good vision, so I tend to run it all the way in. But the eye relief on this pretty much throughout is right around 3.5 pounds, 3.5 inches from 1 times all the way to 6 times. I'll see if I can get a good representation on how clear this glass is, but when I tell you this stuff is clear, I believe they go for around $250 or up just under $300, $290. You can get them on Amazon or primaryarms.com or Optics Planet, but you usually can get something free or like discounted with it. And then on Optics Planet, they're always running those crazy sales. Yeah, this is the perfect 1-6 if you're just like running around planking or want like a self-defense rifle. If you're not planning on running around the mountains of Afghanistan, in that case, you'd probably need like a Vortex Razor or EOTech Voodoo, but these being over $1,000 less than those, I don't know, you can't justify not getting one of these if you're in the market for a low power variable optic. These just kill it out there. They also come with ACSS. They also come in first focal plane or front focal plane. Those are a little bit more I believe they're called the Raptor. But this, I pretty much either only run it on 6 or 1. So like in second being second focal plane at 1 times, it's obviously not going to be the true 1 mil, but you can do a rough estimation, but you're not really, in my opinion, I'm never going to be using the mils for like a bullet drop at 1 times. It doesn't make sense. So you pump it up to 6 times, and then you do your range estimation. But yeah, that's it on this. Thanks for watching. Drop a comment below. Tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you around next time. Check you later.